Hey guys, and welcome into this game where today we're playing SEC, and this is gonna be a review on the SEC rework. I made a video about it a while ago, not too long, and I talked about what it was gonna be and what was gonna happen. So if you don't know the abilities and everything, go to that video or any other content where they explain all the abilities and stuff like that. I'm not gonna talk about it really in this video. I might explain some things, but the basics and everything, I'm not gonna really gonna show it to you. I'm just gonna try the rework, see what it is. I don't think, yeah. Oh shit. We were planning to invade. Our team didn't show up, so
There's plenty of me to go around.
yeah, you can't invade with half your team. Now I actually started E because of that, so I'm kind of fucked, but we'll see. So yeah, this is the first time I'm playing with the SEC rework, and that's why we're not in ranked, by the way. We are in normals.
But I don't break.
Also, I don't think I'm gonna play ranked in the next few days, probably because I need to get I need to get used to all of the changes. It's very annoying because it's my last few days of vacation, so it's the perfect time for me to play ranked, and now I can't. But yeah. Okay, so how much damage? It's gonna go with W second. I think that's still the best for your clear. We'll see. Obviously the Q is the first ability we're gonna see that they actually changed, as the W and the E are mostly the same. They probably changed some of the numbers, but I don't know about that. Okay, so almost level 3. At level 3 we might be able to gank somewhere, but because of the invade I also started bot without looking which lane I want to gank. Normally as a jungler I will always look at the matchups and champions that are involved, because some champions are very easy to gank where others are very hard. I would probably have started blue buff normally, then go to bot lane and gank there at level 3 or 4. That's bad.
Everybody's a critic.
Because ganking a Draven could be very useful. Obviously I don't want a Draven to snowball, that's one, but we also have a Vayne. Not a very strong early game champion, which I would want to give some help probably, especially if I can get a snowballing Vayne. There's a good chance she would be able to carry. Okay, so looking at the matchups, mid lane is gankable, but not my priority, because Ryze will become strong anyway. Now it's a snowballing Ahri can be very useful. Can also roam very well and stuff like that, so good work. But yeah, not too sure about it. So this is, by the way, just gonna be a full gameplay commentary, with just some more focus on this rework. So we've used the Q a few times now.
Let's bounce.
Seems to be pretty nice. The range is nice. That's very important. As I talked about in my Rakan video, for anyone who watched that, Rakan's Q is very short, where this one it kind of looks the same in a way, but at least it isn't that short. So, or it doesn't feel that short. Maybe it actually is, but I just don't notice it that much. Okay, so let's look at the damage. Can I one shot? I cannot. Okay, I cannot one shot the small ones with my Q. or at least not with the AoE damage, because when you smash them together, okay, I missed that. When you smash them together, it actually deals AoE damage. Okay, they got Draven summoners, that's nice. Can't really gank now because I have no health. So there are a lot more changes to Zac. Not to Zac, but changes overall basically. I'm not really gonna be talking about them right now. I might do them later, but I'm probably gonna go away for 2 or 3 days, and that means I can't record any videos. Yeah, they want me to combat, that makes sense, but my jungle pet would be really bad. Okay. Okay, they got the kill anyway. That's nice. So that would mean Ryze is probably my priority. I could gank top lane. I'm probably still gonna gank mid lane, but right now there's no point. There is no one to gank. But mid lane seems to be very struggling quite a lot basically. And that's really bad because it's Ryze with Tear. You don't want to lose to any champion with Tear in the early game, because it should be very weak right now. If it's not, something has gone wrong. Let's go ahead and use this plant. No one's over there. Let's use this one. Okay, Malphite flash, but I can't gank right now because that's pushed in. I want to have some pressure soon. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It happens, you have those games. And as Zac, if I can get a few more levels, I will have easier ganks, because my E gets more range obviously. So it's not horrible if I don't get a lot of ganks early on. And in late game I probably will... damn it. I can't find this Hecarim, which is weird. He hasn't ganked once, and his jungle pet seems to be basically the same as me, but like he started blue buff instead of red buff. So we just miss each other every time. That's bad. Don't know how Fiora would lose to a Malphite in a 1v1. And I do know that it should not happen. Ah, there's Hecarim. That means I can't gank, but... well, I could try, but... no support, no Blitzcrank makes it a lot harder to have a successful gank there.
An enemy has been slain.
And he does it himself.
Double kill.
That's impressive, and really bad by the enemy team. Okay, so Fiora's asking for assistance. I'm guessing she just wants a gank because when she asked for it, she wasn't even in lane. So at that moment there was no point in going top, especially because I was bot lane. But yeah, the most logical thing for her to want was to gank when she was back. So I'm gonna do that when Malphite comes back, because she's losing right now, which is weird, but I do think she should be able to beat him. Damn, she died again. Now he's even going Rod of Ages. That's so weird. And Ryzen right now was actually really weak, or at least doing really badly. He has terrible win rates in both mid lane and top lane.
may bend.
And Ahri is one of the strongest champions at the moment. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm not a mid lane player, but that's what the win rates say. No, Ryze is over there.
Really is a skill.
Shoot back off.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah. That did not work out.
Slain.
Okay. There was a gank in bot lane. And they died. That's not good. So far. My E had not enough range. And that will be a problem.
I'm not as squishy as I look.
I could not reach the Ryze, which will be a problem. I need to get onto the carry, so if I don't have the range yet, there's no real point in ganking.
Why, thanks.
So yeah,
Look out.
that was interesting. I did try to use my Q to escape. I don't think it would have even worked, but it was worth a try, I guess. Okay, that's one kill. She should at least win the fight. I don't know. No, she does not get the kill, but she did win the fight. No one's in bot lane. I'm just gonna ward Drake just to be sure.
I should get a suit.
Okay, Draven is mid lane now, which is weird, but sure. They have a Ryze.
Let's bounce.
Okay. My FPS has just died. Let's see if I can fix that.
Mom always said I was.
Okay, we're back. That was horrible. Well, we're mostly back. Okay. Hopefully it will work now. If it does not, I'm gonna try and fix it. Otherwise we have a problem. Fiora is saying she hates this patch, but I don't know. As far as I know, there were no big changes to either Fiora or Malphite. Oh, she's TPing. Or the builds they go, so
Just another day on the job.
Blitzcrank seems to be... Ah, okay, he was just talking.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Gonna stay here.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, he's dead. Never mind. No, he smited it. I wanted to steal it with my smite, but
Everybody's a critic.
bot lane died again. The turret is already gone. This game so far is going horribly.
There's plenty of.
But yeah, we now have used our abilities on another champion once, and it did not work out. The Q doesn't really do that much damage. The CC seems to be pretty short. I didn't get that on that person, but as you can see here, doesn't seem to be that much. And I did not get a chance to channel my R yet. So I have to see what that does. So far it has only given knockup. And I do think that in a lot of situations your R, like Sex R used to be a great escape because it gave CC while you were moving, and it gives you movement speed, so you could run away very easily and there would be no problem at all. So now they changed that, and this would actually be pretty good this game. Against Ryze and against Hecarim with his Q.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has
So we're
been
gonna
slain.
try the new champion, I guess. Yeah, he might be dead, might not be. Okay, for now he's not dead.
I could really use a snack right now.
That's something.
An ally has been slain.
They tower dives him because this Ahri has no control over mid lane. Really wanted to show you guys more, but this game is just not going well. But now that they changed the Rs I was talking about, you have no real escape within your kit. Channeling your R takes pretty long, doesn't really work. Actually, it only makes him immune to crowd control, but not to damage, I believe. And it isn't even that big of a jump, I think. You can see it, which is really annoying. Because... oh. Well, they got Rift Herald now. At least we'll get to see the new Rift or Herald. I wanted to see that. Let's see who has it. Malphite has it, okay. So, yeah, I will be interested to see what it does.
Just another
At least I know what it does, but how effective it will be. Because I imagine... Yep, I got it. Okay, got it.
Enemy
Save the turret for now. Oh, there's a Blitzcrank over here. I don't know why.
is in my blood. I mean, goo.
Gonna go mid lane. They won't get anything here. Maybe we can do something in mid lane, but I don't think so. Just jumping into...
ally has been
She got killed by a support. I just don't get how she's losing it. It's so weird. Like if you're losing to a tank, a Ahri losing to a what's it called? Ryze. Like Vayne losing to Draven, I could see that. But all of the others, that's just weird.
Your turret has
The
been
turret is
destroyed.
gone. We can try and kill him. Vayne should have enough damage, I have enough CC. Damn it, I missed it. Okay, that was the first try on this R. Seems to be very weird. We'll have to see how this works when I get some more experience on the champion, but so far it's really hard to use. And it's like I talked about it in the other video I made. It seems to me that you're never really gonna get a good R of if they can just walk out of it. So that does not make sense to me. Like it's so easy to escape, so it may not even be worth trying to. You might just want to, well, basically do nothing. Vayne should be careful. You might just want to keep using your W and auto attack because it will hit at least. Your R probably won't hit most of the time, so it's not worth using. I could very well be a Morgana and a Rise here. And seize it. I don't know why she did that. She could have been perfectly safe under turret. That hurts. Keeping him away back. Ooh. There's a Rise. Oh, and some more people. Goodbye. Guess that was my mistake. Okay, so we finally used the Q and it kind of worked. That's the one good thing I can see with this rework. When you use your Q, even if it doesn't hit, like I hit a minion, but then I could still use my auto attack to get the Draven and get the CC and some damage on him. So that's where it's useful. Like you can easily get anyone as long as you're close enough. And that means you can use your follow-up CC like your E and your R. And that gives you a chance to kill important targets. Not gonna surrender. Because I need to make this video even though it's going horrible. At least I can show you guys everything and I can give my opinion. And yeah, they're doing Drake, obviously. Okay, we're gonna go stand over here and I guess we're going in. Okay, so I missed the smite by not too much, at least. And Morgana got me. What about Drake? I missed it. We both missed, to be fair. But that's bad, and we don't have a Fiora with us. I don't think it would have mattered, but sure. So we did see there, I actually messed up my R, but I was in the middle of a fight with 4 of them that I could hit with my R. And because of all the chaos that was going on, like I'm just one person, I'm even a tank, so they shouldn't focus me. That's the one chance you get to use your R, I would say. Like the only chance to use your R effectively would be to Spooky Ghost. Your one chance to really get your R is in a big team fight where no one really pays attention to you. Because like an Ahri and a Blitzcrank and a Fiora are all jumping on them and there's a Vayne slapping everything. So it can work. It did get a 4-man knockup, but if you want a 4-man knockup, there are better champions. Like there are way better champions if you just want a big AoE CC. I'm gonna go over there. Like for example Malphite. Malphite's R is way better than this R, I would say, because you probably can channel it. We got him. So I did get him. That's nice. Actually worked for once. They stole my... they stole my blue. So I noticed the mistake I'm making. I'm channeling my R, but then you actually have to move, like you have to click where you're going, and I'm clicking at the same spot, so that's why it isn't working. It's actually my mistake.
Skip breakfast.
That's kind of annoying though. I don't think you like. You need to charge at least 1 second, and 1 second is not a lot of time to really look where you're going. Like, you can go pretty far, and if I need to find the right way to go, basically, you don't really have time for that. Pain's dead, so I guess they lose that fight.
Enemy is unstoppable.
I don't think Ari is strong enough.
An ally has been slain.
No. My ping is doing really weird. I cannot go back, but I really need to go back because I have 2000 gold.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so
Turret has been destroyed.
Fiora is still split pushing and she's not gaining anything. Goodbye. That's annoying. Okay, so I finally have this item. Going straight into the next because I need... Oh, I need to do something basically. They don't really have magic pen or armor pen right now, so this is actually pretty effective, I guess.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so the new item, I'll just talk about it. Basic things is gives CDR, it gives health, magic resist and health regen. The most important thing is the passive. I'm gonna run away.
Just another day on the job.
Let's see. I will talk about this later on, but I kind of have to fight now.
How's it going?
Nice. We actually did a lot there, I would say. My health is like none. Oh yeah, we can go there. Oh. Yeah, we can get Infernal Drake at least. Oh, lag. It's pretty safe as long as Rise does not blow me up. And it will be very useful in late game. Also, if we get it, they don't get it, which is like the most important thing. With the item Adaptive Helmet, the unique passive is taking magic damage from a spell or effect reduces all subsequent magic damage taken from that spell or effect by 15% for 4 seconds. Oh, it does not work against Hecarim, because he does not do magic damage.
Said I was big for my age.
But against champions like Ryze or Cassiopeia, which spam their spells, it's very effective, because you will take less damage when they spam your spells, and as they are all about spamming their spells, you will just take a lot less damage basically. Hi there, goodbye. You are the weak link. Goodbye. Ah, damn it. Flashed away. Yeah. Blitzcrank missed his flash Q. Okay, he's dead. We just got an ace. Guess that's the power of Vayne. We could do it. Hecarim is still 30 seconds and I have my smite in 10. We do need help, I would say, because I'm gonna die. Yeah, redemption will help. Okay, so we got an inhibitor. Hopefully she does not die. She should... Well, she does have mana, but if she can jump over a wall, she should be able to get away with her stronger recall. Let's go for this now. Okay, so the other new item that I just got gives armor and magic resist, and if 3 or more enemy champions are nearby, it gains another 40 armor and magic resist. So lots of armor and magic resist. Then it has an active, increases health by 40% and increased champion size, but reduces damage dealt by 60% for 4 seconds. If Stone Skin is active, all the health increase becomes 100% instead. Stone what? I do not know what that is. I will have to look it up after the game, or maybe if I have time. Oh right, now I get it. Stone Skin is the passive. So if the passive is active, the active becomes stronger. Okay, I was just... Let's get some health. Okay. He got away, but we got 4 people. I was using my R there and I did not hit anyone, but that made sure that all of their carries, like Morgana, Ryze and... Morgana is not really a carry by the way, and I know that. But Morgana, Ryze and Draven were zoned off and were only hitting me, where their main engage and 2 tanks, Malphite and Hecarim, were alone with all of my other team members. So I survived, was close but I survived, but my team killed 2 and then they had no tanks left, so you can't survive even if I died, a 4v3 would have been very good for us. We probably would have won that. So yeah, that's why it works. Like they're not gonna step in my R, so you can really zone people off. So far I had trouble in the early game. I had trouble having an impact, and as a jungler you do want to have an early game impact, especially in low rating. So I don't know, maybe if you get some more experience you actually can have better impact. I guess I had like a lot of losing lanes, which makes it harder to gank at least. Like I wanted to gank for the Fiora, but she died a lot, and then Ryze showed up. It just didn't work out a lot of the time, and yeah, that happens sometimes. Maybe it will go better next time I try it, because I'm definitely gonna play more Zac, at least for a while, to just know how strong he is exactly, and maybe I will really pick him up again. But in the team fights, Zac has very high impact, I would say, and it's still mostly because of his E. I would say the R is useful, but I don't think you really get it off on a lot of people. Like I think I channeled it and used it correctly once, and I only hit 1 person. In the last team fight I channeled it for a long time, but no one was stepping in it, so I didn't hit anyone. It was useful in zoning them off, but it didn't actually CC anyone, and that's kind of the point of the whole ability. So I think his R is... It can work for things, but it doesn't really do what it's intended to do. It can still work as a knock-up, but his old R was a lot better for that, so yeah. So far, that's what I think of the rework. Now in my last video I actually talked about Zac top lane, and I will be trying that obviously. But we'll see. So far from what I've seen I can't really say for sure if it's gonna be good or bad in top lane. I think it will be bad. Like I don't think like the most important thing about Zac top lane used to be his Q. They changed the Q, and the best thing about him now would be his R, if you can throw people into turret, and I don't think you can. So if the best part of a champion doesn't work, it's not gonna work at all. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.